This is Valerie Van Boeven with the Senior Care Industry Netcast, where leaders with 3 or more years in the senior care industry share their advice. It's 6 questions in 9 minutes, so let's get to it. In a few sentences, tell us who you are and what you do.
Hi, Valerie. My name is Adam Corcoran. I'm the Director of Business Development for a company called Golden Care. We're a private duty home care agency that serves Southwest Florida. So in short, we help people age in place.
That's a great thing. In short, that's where everybody wants to be, is wherever they call home. So that's great. All right. What is the best thing about serving aging adults?
Well, I have some experience working actually in the school district, and prior to that, I got into healthcare. And when I worked in the school district, I knew that each and every day I was helping those kids out. So I had a shift in my career, and I found healthcare, home care specifically, as the same fulfillment, right? Being able to impact someone every single day. So although the paycheck every 2 weeks and goes into my bank account is a nice thing and it keeps the lights on and food for my family, my second paycheck, as we like to call it, is leaving that family's home, knowing that at the end of the day, their mom, their dad, their spouse is going to be taken care of. I truly think everyone has to have a purpose in what they do. And that's that fulfillment, that kind of feel-good feeling of understanding that each and every day you could put your head on your pillow knowing that you've helped someone with that aging process. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. That's that sense of knowing that a family is at peace and that senior is feeling good about their life. There's no better reward than knowing you've helped someone else. So I totally agree with you. That's awesome. Okay, now I want to switch gears just a little bit. We are going to talk a little bit about online marketing. I ask every guest this question. Everybody's, we get answers kind of all over the place, but for the most part, people are embracing technology.
Right.
So I hear from other senior service providers that online marketing can be challenging. It's ever changing, that's for sure. And sometimes it can be a little confusing. What has been your experience, or what are your thoughts on that?
So, I mean, with the coronavirus, we've had to kind of adapt our traditional, sales approach and marketing efforts. So with 90% of our business coming from hospitals, rehabs, and, assisted livings, 3 places that we can't go into, right? So we've had to really adjust. I honestly think online marketing and kind of pivoting into this digital platform has been super encouraging. I get a sense of joy when I talk to a senior and I'm like, well, we're going to do a virtual assessment. And they're like, oh, I have Zoom. So I look at this as more so opportunity, because I think looking forward, right, a year, 2 years, whatever that looks like, I think our senior population is adapting to more technology, which is super cool to me. I think a lot more seniors are on Facebook and social media platforms than ever before. They're staying in touch with their grandkids. So it's like, how do we position ourselves to bring good content and good education to those platforms to further educate them, whether it's stuff on fall prevention or fun activities, right? I think I look at this as opportunity to really just get creative.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Although some hurdles, and some obstacles, I'm not gonna say it's perfect, but we're learning.
Yeah, I think everybody's learning, and for folks that have traditionally, just like you, and there are, a majority of home health care agencies and even private duty that have relied on referral sources for so long. And it's not that they're not getting referrals still. It's just that in-person interaction, that hi, how are you? It's so good to see you. I missed your face. And that stuff just isn't happening right now. So learning how to reinvent that, and also learning how to connect with our seniors on platforms like this, it really has pushed people into understanding the value of online marketing, I think, and really trying to embrace it. And you're right. it can be a little challenging for
Sure.
no matter how old you are.
Right.
Every one of these platforms will give us a moment, right? So, but we just got to keep rolling. Thank you for that. I appreciate your thoughtful answer on that, because it really can be challenging. All right. What piece of advice would you give other senior care providers?
Generally speaking, I think, whether you're in assisted living or CCRCs or home care, home health, hospice, I think at the end of the day, doing the right thing is super important. I know a lot of people get into this world and this industry with intentions of having a stable career because healthcare is not going anywhere. But at the end of the day, you really have to be committed to what your purpose is, right? And like what I said earlier. So at the end of the day, everyone talks about competition. I'm not worried about competition at all. As long as our surrounding industry partners are doing the right thing, I think that's what it comes down to. And, you know, and I look at it as like, if I'm not the right company for someone, I want to have someone that I know at the end of the day is going to, be able to follow through on their commitments. So, and just surrounding yourself with good people.
Yes, purpose, commitment, and surrounding yourself with good people is super great advice. I can't stress that enough. And sometimes I think when we do have a hard day, it's good to reflect on what the original reason was that you got into this field or this business or this type of business. And that's that going back to what you said about the best thing about serving seniors. And you gotta remind yourself, no matter how many staffing problems you have today, or whatever the case is, all those seniors you help and all those families that you make feel better, make it all worth it. So yes,
Yep,
purpose
absolutely.
and commitment for sure. Okay, my last question is supposed to be fun. Some people love it. Some people are like, eh. So, so the question is, when you have a win in life, it could be a graduation, a birthday, a family that's just so happy with services and things are so much better than they used to be. When you have a win in life or business, how do you like to celebrate?
Well, first and foremost, I like to shine light on our entire team, right? So when we have a client that calls us and gives us a great review, or it's not me solely, it's our entire team. So I think it's important to show the recognition across the board. So we find opportunities to have caregiver appreciation events, or a food pickup now. We would have parties, holiday stuff. So I think it's important to look across the entire board. It's not a solo Adam did this for Golden Care. It's a team effort. So when you talk about celebrating, it's really about shining light on everyone else as well.
I agree, and I think those caregivers that you have out there and that are brave and they're consistently so committed to their senior clients and so attached to them in a lot of cases that they've been working with them for years. Those people, yes, they need a paycheck just like we all do, but they've been very brave to continue down this road. And the seniors, allowing them into their homes, are also very brave. So everybody's doing the very best they can. And I think right now, recognizing our caregivers, like you said, is so important, because they have families to go home to as well, and they're trying to stay safe for their job. So we're all working through this the best we can, and certainly they are brave people.
Absolutely.
So yep, absolutely. Thank you for that. All right. Well, I want to take a moment to just say thank you for being on the show and for showing, well, there's an edit, for sharing your wisdom with us and all of the years of experience that you have. Our purpose here is to help others understand how to be better stewards of their resources and be better business owners, and just hear from people with a lot of experience on how they perceive some of these things and how they deal with them and how they conduct their business every day. So thank you very much.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.